Data breaches around the world are off the charts. All of our data is at risk of exposure. Social security numbers, emails, dates of birth, and our cell phone numbers. Here's the deal with our cell phones. There's a terrifyingly simple way that any of us at any time and in no time at all can lose some or all of our money in our bank accounts, can lose some or all of our crypto, lose access to important financial accounts, email accounts, social media profiles, and much, much more. It's called SIM swap attacks, or also known as SIM theft or SIM hacking. Now, SIM swapping is so easy that if a hacker wants to, they will most likely get you. Take a look at the statistics. 8 in 10 attacks on mobile numbers are successful. That's 80%, which is an extremely high likelihood. We started covering this dangerous scheme almost 6 years ago now, back in December 2020, and since then, with AI and other advancements in technology, cyber warfare waging around the world, it is completely out of control, and unfortunately everyone is at risk, not just crypto investors. Anyone with a cell phone, anyone with any sort of financial accounts like bank accounts, traditional investment accounts, credit cards, debit cards, or accounts with sensitive data related to our work and personal lives. As hopeless as it may seem when learning about how ineffective pretty much all cell phone providers have been at preventing SIM swaps from happening to us, there is a solution called Efani that guarantees 100% protection against SIM swaps that I've been using personally now for 6 years to secure my cell phone's financial accounts, crypto investments, and more. It's super affordable, super easy to set up. Their features and support are 1,000 times better than dealing directly with cell phone providers like Verizon and AT&T. It is a game changer. Hello, I'm Crypto Casey, and in this video, we are going to explore what SIM swapping is, how it works, and Efani, the guaranteed solution available to protect ourselves from SIM swaps. Let's hit it. Alright, data privacy in the US and many other places doesn't exist anymore. As proven time and time again throughout the age of the internet, we cannot rely on people, companies, and governments to protect our personal sensitive data. So we need to do our own due diligence and actively take steps to lock down and secure our money, identity, and digital assets. And the first step is to become aware of one of the highest risks anyone with a cell phone faces today: SIM swapping. Because the main reason anyone with a cell phone and financial accounts needs Efani is for their SIM swap security services to protect ourselves from hackers and AI agents stealing our mobile accounts in order to access and steal our money, data, and crypto. So feel free to use the timestamps below to jump around to different sections of this video if you're already familiar with SIM swapping and want to go straight into the details about how Efani works. So first things first. What is a SIM? SIM is an acronym that stands for Subscriber Identity Module, and it is a small chip that goes inside our phones that stores data, including our phone number, which is unique to that particular SIM card. And in recent years, we now also have eSIMs, which are digital embedded chips that function the same way with more convenience. So this means that as long as our SIM card is live and active, no other phone, SIM card, eSIM, or person can use our phone number. And if we have another phone, we can transfer the SIM from our current phone to the other phone, and our phone number will remain with that particular SIM. So now that we understand the unique relationship between SIMs and our cell phones and our cell phone numbers, let's talk about SIM swapping and why it is so dangerous, not only to crypto investors like ourselves, but now literally no one is truly safe. Unless, of course, we start using services by Efani, which we will explore in a minute. All right. What is SIM swapping? SIM swapping is when scammers hijack our phone number and redirect it to a different SIM in a different phone. And when our phone number is transferred to a new SIM, the phone with that new SIM immediately starts receiving all of our texts and phone calls. This means that all of our texts and phone calls are instantly redirected to a different phone in the hands of the scammer. So any text message two-factor authentication we have set up to access important accounts is now going directly to the scammer. And they will use our hijacked cell phone number to try to reset passwords to our bank accounts, exchanges, brokerage accounts, and any other financial accounts we may have to gain access and withdraw any funds from all of our accounts. And if we have a bank account or card connected to our crypto exchange accounts and brokerage accounts they hacked into, they will also drain those accounts to buy crypto and then withdraw that crypto to their own wallet. And this happens extremely fast. During this process, they become privy to what bank and credit card accounts we use. And with our hijacked phone number, scammers will try and hack into our traditional financial accounts to initiate wire transfers or similar to steal funds. That's not all. When they figure out our email addresses, they log into those and see all the accounts our email is associated with and target those as well. Scary. So let's just run through a quick example to give us a better idea of how a SIM swap plays out. Imagine you're chilling at your house on your phone, and your phone is connected to Wi-Fi, and then you become a victim of a SIM swap. Here's the thing, it takes a while to even realize it because it's hard to know when a SIM swap occurs, especially when your phone is connected to Wi-Fi. This is because messages and notifications and even some types of calls will still come through. So you wouldn't even know when you've become a victim of a SIM swap until you go to make a phone call using the wireless phone network, or aren't receiving wireless network phone calls for a while, or if you're off Wi-Fi and notice your cellular services aren't working at all. So, you've been SIM swapped and the scammer tries to log into your Coinbase account. The scammer resets your password using your phone. And even if you have two-factor authentication, but it's via SMS text, the scammer receives the 2FA text and gains access. Or maybe you took an extra security step and your two-factor authentication is through an authentication app like Google Authenticator. Well, unfortunately, Google Authenticator can be reset as well. The scammer resets it and gains access to your Coinbase account. Next, the scammer sends all of your crypto on your Coinbase account to a cryptocurrency wallet they control and have access to, stealing all of your crypto in an instant. Or maybe you took the extra security step, like I always beckon everyone to do, by transferring your crypto off of exchanges to hold in your very own cold storage hardware wallet, like Tangent Wallet. If you don't have your own cold storage hardware wallet device, scroll down to the description area below to get a nice discount on Tangent Wallets. They are by far the most affordable and easiest crypto wallets to use on the market. Only takes like 90 seconds to set up, looks like a credit card, and we can do any and everything in the crypto world with it. Buy, sell, swap, stake, use DeFi, all with the tap of a card to our phones. And now with Tangent Pay, we can buy anything, anywhere Visa is accepted. So use link below to redeem their special offers for us. Alright, so regardless of whether your crypto was on the exchange or off the exchange, the scammer uses all of your bank accounts and credit cards connected to the exchange to buy more crypto, and transfers all of that crypto to the wallet they control. So yeah, now all of your credit cards linked to the exchange are maxed out, and all of your bank accounts linked to the exchange are drained. Next, using your email address and cell phone, the scammer accesses your email account and sees all of the emails you receive, including some bank statements and credit card statements of other financial accounts you have that weren't linked to the exchange. Next, the scammer will try to access all of those accounts and either drain them directly or link them to the crypto exchange and drain them by buying more crypto and transferring the crypto to their own wallet. Insanity. Does it stop there? Not necessarily. They can try to open up more credit cards in your name, take out loans. They will just keep using your phone and every bit of information they glean during the theft to go as far as they can to bleed you dry as quickly as possible, all while you're chilling at your house, unaware of everything that's happening. And in a matter of a few minutes or hours, you are now flat broke. Check it out, the average loss per victim is about $42,000. Bearish. So you can see how SIM swaps are extremely dangerous. And unfortunately, SIM swapping is affecting all crypto exchanges, every single one of them. And it's affecting all bank accounts, brokerage accounts, all kinds of investment accounts, social media, email, absolutely everything. One of the main techniques these scammers use when conducting a SIM swap attack is calling our cell phone provider over and over and over again, and each time getting new bits of information from the cell phone support team to use for their next call. So eventually they glean enough information like your name, cell phone number, PIN number, etc. to convince our cell phone provider to redirect our phone number to a new device. Another common way scammers do a SIM swap is by straight up paying off people that work at companies like Verizon and AT&T to do it for them. Check out this article. Scammer offers cash to phone carrier staff to swap SIM cards. Threat actors appear to be using stolen employee records from telephone companies to entice workers to perform illegal SIM swaps in return for quick cash. In a Reddit thread, current and former employees of T-Mobile and Verizon reported receiving text messages from unknown senders soliciting interest in the scam. One of the texts, a screenshot of which was posted in the thread, reads, "I got your number from the T-Mobile employee directory. I'm looking to pay someone up to $300 per SIM swap done. If you're interested, reply and we can talk." Crazy. And here's an even crazier scenario scammers put victims through. Ransomware crooks now SIM swap executives' kids to pressure their parents. Extortionists turning to psychological attacks, Mandiant CTO says. Ransomware infections have morphed into a psychological attack against the victim organization, as criminals use increasingly personal and aggressive tactics to force victims to pay up, according to Google-owned Mandiant. We saw situations where threat actors essentially SIM swap the phones of children of executives and start making phone calls to executives from the phone numbers of their children. Think about the psychological dilemma that the executive goes through, seeing a phone call from the children, picking up the phone and hearing somebody else's voice. Sometimes it's caller ID spoofing. Other times, we see demonstrated SIM swapping family members. Either way, it's horrifying. And the statistics are very, very bad. 80% of SIM swap attempts are successful, and SIM swap attacks are up 400% since 2019 and are rapidly increasing. In the United States alone, 3 Americans become a victim of a SIM swap every single second. It's endless and getting progressively worse with AI and widespread cyber warfare. So whether you've been watching the channel for years or if this is the first video you've ever come across on the channel, obviously we've all taken the time to learn about cryptocurrency. We work hard to earn money to invest, all towards the ultimate goal of financial freedom through investing. So we should take a simple, affordable, and easy step to secure it from a lethal SIM swap. For 100% guaranteed protection against SIM swaps, I have personally been using Efani for all of my mobile devices for over 6 years now, and everyone needs to seriously consider protecting themselves. Not just people invested in crypto, everyone with a cell phone, bank accounts, trading accounts, investment accounts, etc. Because our carriers haven't been effective at protecting us, government regulatory bodies like the FBI, FCC, and similar haven't been effective at protecting us. I mean, even the US Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, confirmed their X account was hacked in a SIM swapping attack. Insane. So we need to take matters into our own hands and protect ourselves. So here's how Efani's Safe Plan works. Efani basically becomes your mobile service provider via either AT&T or Verizon, where they manage and own the account, which is how they are able to protect the account. They protect your cell phone service with proprietary verification, which involves an 11-step integrity and authentication check, and delinks your private and personal information from your phone to make sure your account cannot be stolen and used by scammers. And they allow us to add our own extra custom verification steps if we want. Efani never sells or collects our data. They offer 24/7, 365 support, which from my personal experience is a dream. I seriously have not had to call AT&T or Verizon in over 6 years and endure some robot press 1 for this, press 2 for that, please hold, being transferred around everywhere, have to go physically into a store. None of it. Literally, you just text or make a simple, straightforward phone call, and you're talking to a live, competent, pleasant person who takes care of anything and everything in a snap. Game changer 100%. Efani is based in the United States, and if peace of mind knowing you will never become a victim of a SIM swap isn't amazing enough, if by some crazy chance you do become a victim of a SIM swap, Efani comes with $5 million worth of insurance coverage to protect you from any financial losses you experience from a SIM swap. And if you want to secure your whole family, Efani offers multi-line integration, and each separate line is insured with its own $5 million insurance policy. The AT&T or Verizon mobile service includes voice, SMS, and data in the US, Canada, and Mexico, with 40 gigabytes of priority speed data, Wi-Fi calling, and SMS, meaning we are able to send and receive messages to US numbers from anywhere in the world when connected to Wi-Fi. It comes with a hotspot and complimentary international data roaming for vacation or business trips with eSIM compatible phones. All of this for just $99 per month. Or we can save nearly 2 months of billing with their annual plan. And for our community, we have a special promo code which you can access by scrolling down and using the link below. Look, SIM swapping is an extremely dangerous risk to us all. It's rising at an alarming rate, and this video serves as my 6th annual PSA to my crypto fam here. And if you found it helpful, share this video with your friends and loved ones who may stand to suffer massive financial losses if they became a victim of a SIM swap. The bottom line is that we all need to secure our phones, and Efani is the surefire way to do it for an extremely reasonable cost that I personally use and recommend to all of my friends and family. They secure both existing numbers and new numbers, and the process is simple, only takes like 10 minutes or less. When I personally switched over to Efani 6 years ago, I was pretty shocked at how easy it was for me to unlock my SIM with my current carrier. I had set up both a PIN number and a secret phrase to both be used to authorize SIM activity. And when I called my provider, I didn't even speak to a human. I went through a completely automated process where it asked me what I wanted to do. I said unlock SIM. It asked me to enter the PIN, and then it was unlocked, and it took literally less than 2 minutes. Then Efani ported the number, and over 5 minutes later, boom, my SIM was gone that fast. Obviously to where I wanted it to go, but I was still quite shocked to say the least. So when you set up your line with Efani, go through all of your sensitive financial accounts and make sure they are all linked to your Efani phone. Believe me, you'll sleep much more soundly at night and have peace of mind knowing you will not become a victim of a SIM swap. Awesome. If you'd like to learn how we can secure our money in a way safer and better way than banks using Uphold, the next generation of finance, check out this video. If you would like to learn how we can completely own, control, and secure our crypto and digital assets with Tangent Wallet, check out this video. And to access our community's special promo code for Efani's safe mobile services, click on the link on the screen. Like and subscribe for more. Be safe out there.